In this video, I wanted to show how I use the Liberty Rein and the bitless bridle together, and in this particular horse I'm using it to transition from the bitless riding to bridleless riding. So this particular horse is interesting because he can be quite heavy on the forehand, and I took it as a challenge to see if we could learn to communicate with less equipment rather than more, and it's been quite an interesting experiment. So I'm warming him up on the ground here, just some lateral movements, and I'm holding the Liberty Rein, and you can see how this is kind of my version of a double bridle, a Liberty Rein and a bitless bridle. I don't use the rein here at all. I'm just using the Liberty Rein, not the bitless bridle rein. So you see they're just kind of looped over his neck. And here I'm warming up with a little half steps, and companion half steps I call these. So I'm holding again the Liberty Rein and asking him if he could straighten up there a little bit in the front. He was kind of coming into my space, and he did a nice warm up there. And here you can really see this is like companion half steps, piaffe steps. So that's kind of fun. So yeah, again you see that I have the reins looped over the neck. Now here, when I'm on, how I pick up the reins is the bitless bridle reins are actually slack, and I have the Liberty Rein in my hand. So I know it's hard to see in this picture, but we're warming up again, working on our communication before I take the bridle off. So you can't really see so good, I know, sorry about that. But yeah, I have the Liberty Rein as the main rein here, and the bitless bridle rein as sort of like my slack rein. So I'm just warming him up, and we're trying to get our communication a little bit better here. So we're working on more half steps, piaffe, and canter transitions, and I'm working on the diagonals, a little lead change there. Just making sure that we're communicating as best as possible before I take the bridle off. So as I said, he's quite a strong horse, so we have to really do a lot of transitions, and I do a lot of the half step work to help communicate to him to keep himself a little bit more together, because once he gets going, he gets going. Since we had a little bit of fun in the beginning, I'm just continuing the exercises that I was working on the ground a little bit here. I like to do that a lot, go from exactly what I was doing on the ground to what I was doing under saddle. So we're still working on the diagonals here, and just making sure that two of us, he can come back to me, so make him come back a little bit there. Sometimes we work a little bit on the long side here and shoulder in. So it's not perfect, far from it actually, as I watch this, but it's really cool to know that, you know, after this is really only, I don't know, the third or fourth time I've played with this with him, that I really see that with so little practice that the possibilities are so it's so possible there. So there's a little change, a little late behind. That's his harder side. But to be able to ride, I mean, this way with as little practice on this as we've had, when you see the bridleless stuff, it's pretty encouraging to know that if I had more time in my schedule to practice these things, it would be easy for me to ride bridleless dressage, and I will continue to practice it when I have the time. But I can't always focus on these things. So here, we're bridleless. So I'm starting here, there's nice movement, bridleless on the line. Into trot. And mind you, as you can see, this is an open arena. There are no fences. You know my other videos, no fences. This is a wide open field. So were he to really decide he didn't want to participate in this, I'd be in trouble. Okay, there's a little more collection on the diagonal. Just again, working on lots of transitions to make sure that we stay together. This horse can build a head of steam like you wouldn't believe. Once he does, there's not a lot you can do. So I'm constantly checking in with him, using a little bit of half halts, you know, and really saying, you gotta stay with me. We gotta work as a team here. So here's a canter, bridleless. Look at it, it's showing promise in the nice, soft way that he's going. So can't ask for much better than that. No bridle. And again, I check my brakes here, transition in the diagonal, simple change. Here I lost my brakes. So we didn't get them back till the corner. Lucky for me there was a corner there. So that's what this is practicing for. Say, hey, could you come back to me here? Pick up that canter again. See if we got our brakes back. Oh, look, we have brakes back. Okay, simple change. Nice. So here, I tried to do a change. Got it in the corner here. So that was also due to a little bit of miscommunication on our half halt. But, you know, the fact that we can do this, the two of us together at all, is so fun to me. And I hope that people can appreciate the experimenting and just see us working on our little projects together. And I like to share them with people, show you what is possible, what kind of things I like to play with. So that was just another fun experiment with my boy here. This isn't my personal horse, it's one of my client's horses. A little stretch there, and pet for a job well done for both of us. So hope you enjoyed it. I'll definitely be showing some more soon.